Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. Or I guess I am my alter ego, Miss Vanity Scarlet. If you saw my last channel update video, I mentioned that I have a live free virtual concert that I'm going to be taking part of on April 18th. And that I was going to be doing it in drag because I want to. So I spent today, just playing with some makeup, and then I figured I would record some videos. So that's what we're here to do. We are here to continue our Kellyoke reactions. I took last week off, not for any particular reason. I just didn't get around to recording any. So we're going to rectify that now. And we're going to start off with one that I've been dying to listen to ever since you guys let me know in the comments that it actually existed, and it is Clarkson singing Heart, Alone by Heart. So without further ado, we're just going to dive into this.
Anybody here like Heart?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark.
You better work, ma'am! Well, she gave me what I needed out of the song. Like with all these Kellyoke reactions, I want her to sing the full song. I want the full experience. I would very much so like her to release just an album of just full cuts of these Kellyoke tracks, but the little minute and a half she gave me was just fantastic. The verse, it was fine, vocals were fine, they were whatever, but then we got to the chorus and it just like a switch flipped, and all of a sudden it was just perfection, and like it just felt so easy. Like that's where I love her voice, when it just feels, when it's still mind-blowingly amazing, but it feels so easy. Like the run she was doing at the end felt effortless on her. It felt like it just sat perfectly in her range. All the belts were fantastic. Like it was great. The only issue I had was her shoes, and that's whatever. It's my little detail. Like the huge chunky heel, not a huge heel. I get it. It's practical and whatnot, but we could have had a better heel. But other than that, fantastic. All right, so next we are getting into How Could an Angel Break My Heart. I saw this pop up yesterday, and I immediately added it to my playlist because I'm like, this song, this is one of my songs. Like, it's literally one of my songs. I have sung this as a man many a times. I've sung this in drag many a times. I'm pretty sure I have a video uploaded to this channel of me and my singing partner, Ashley Scott, singing this when I was in drag. So, like, I freaking adore this song, and I want to hear what she does with it. So, How Could an Angel Break My Heart?
heard he sang a lullaby. I heard he sang it from his heart. When I found I thought I would die, because that lullaby was mine. How could an angel break my heart? Why didn't he catch my falling star? I wish I didn't wish so hard. How could an angel break my heart? Oh, my soul is dying, it's crying. I'm trying to understand. Please help me. How could an angel break my heart? Oh, why didn't he catch my falling star? I wish I didn't wish so hard. Maybe I wished our love apart. How could an angel break my heart?
Yes! Okay, so like I said before I watched it, How Could an Angel Break My Heart? That is one of my songs. And I'm very particular when it comes to people singing what I feel are my songs. I try not to be judgmental about it. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, sometimes, you know, when you've got that song that you just feel like it's yours and you slay it, and then you're out at karaoke and then someone else does it, and then they don't quite do it the justice that you feel that it should be done, you might look at them a little sideways like, So, you know, it's a singer thing. But when it comes to Miss Clarkson, I'll let her borrow the song, I guess. You know, I guess she did okay with it. She did all right. She might could borrow the song once or twice, you know. But just don't get too attached to it. No, fantastic vocals. The arrangement of it was interesting. At first, I didn't quite like the drums in the back, kind of keeping percussion and keeping timing. It felt a little wonky to me. It felt like a different style of song. It felt almost kind of like I was in like a 50s, I don't really know how to describe it. Like I can see it. I don't know. I didn't care for it at first, but then about halfway through, it grew on me, and I was like, okay, I like this. And then once the guitar kind of kicked in, like I dug the arrangement at that point. It took a little bit to grow on me, but I did like the arrangement, how they changed it musically. I had a feeling it was probably going to happen because since How Can an Angel Break My Heart is like a slower ballad type song, and she usually has to cram everything into like a minute and a half, a minute 45. I was afraid that they were going to kind of just jump all over the place throughout the song. So they did that a little bit, just sang like half of the first verse, then sang a chorus, then jumped over to the bridge. Like, I want to hear the full verse, full chord. You know, I just want to hear I want to hear the full song. I want to hear her do the full song. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. So I'm just gonna squeeze my boobs together and hope that tempts her into doing the full song. Is this working for you, Kelly? If it's not, then I don't know. But yes, fantastic. So next up on the list we have Someone You Loved, Lewis Capaldi. I did react to this music video for Lewis a couple months back. Love the song. So without further ado, we're going to see what Kelly does with it.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all or nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you numbed all the pain. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tried to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. But now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
Ooh, that was nice. Oh, that last little run was nice. Okay. Pause. So, that was probably one of my favorite performances that she's done thus far. Like, the song, and it's probably because, like, Lewis kind of has this rocky edge to his voice when he really puts the gas on the pedal, and like he's got kind of a heavier tone to his voice, so like it really complements Kelly's huskier tone when she's ready to embrace that. But like just that whole first verse leading into the first chorus, just it was so effortless and easy and just beautiful. It was so beautiful. And then we got into the bridge when she was just powering out those notes, and and then the background dances were a nice touch. It's the first time I've seen her have dancers on the show outside of watching I Put a Spell on You. So they were a nice touch to the song. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I think this might be a contender for my favorite of this bunch of reactions, but we're gonna keep going through. So next up, we've got her singing "Seven Nation Army" by the White Stripes, which I feel like I've heard her sing in like fan requests and concerts on YouTube at some point. I may be mistaken. Come on, band!
Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget.
Her vibrato at the end of these phrases.
I can fall through my mind behind a cigarette. And the message coming from my
Queen!
I'm gonna Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. I'm gonna walk the straw and make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding right before the Lord.
Queen!
All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will say no more. And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home. Go back home. Go back home.
Queen! 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 Queen!
Clarkson show, everybody! Give it up for the University of Southern California!
Oh, this is gonna be a tough time deciding which one's my favorite. Like how I said in Alone when she got to the chorus and it just felt easy, all those upper belts, all those notes, it just felt easy and effortless for her. This entire song just felt easy and effortless for her. Like this is one of those songs, I'm pretty sure that I saw her, or I've heard her sing this in a fan requested concert at some point on YouTube, or at least I've seen the name at some point. And this is one of those songs, like I mentioned in one of the other reactions that I did, that you can tell she's sung this song before. You can tell that she knows this song. She studied this song. She knows the song backwards and forwards because there's a different level of comfort. Like, yes, her singing Alone by Heart was, you know, there were parts that just felt super easy, but like this, it felt so second nature to her. Like I would say, at the end of each of the phrases in the verse, like her vibrato would kick in, and it was just, it was this beautiful timbre to her vibrato. And then there were so many vocal dynamics that she did. She would go high, she would go low, she would be soft, she would be loud, she would be airy, she'd be breathy, she'd be powerful, and like there was just so much variety in this little minute and a half, 2-minute performance that she did. There was so much variety that happened. Like it kept my ear so interested. Like, one telltale sign that a performer is doing a fantastic job, at least in my eyes, is that they make me want to sing the song. They make me want to learn the song so that I can sing it for karaoke or for whatever. So in listening to this performance, like, I know my friend Cody, who I've mentioned a number of times on the channel, like the Seven Nation Army is one of his karaoke songs, and most times we have a couple songs on our list that overlap, but like if I know it's something that he does a lot, like me and Mrs. Jones, I'll just back away from it. I don't touch it and whatnot. So like this is one song that I've never done before, but I know that he does it occasionally, that I'm gonna have to now go learn and steal from him, because Kelly made me thoroughly enjoy this song. So yeah, sorry Cody. Alright, we got one more, and it is her singing We Belong by Pat Benatar. Love this song.
Many times I tried to tell you, many times I cried alone. Always I'm surprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. Have we become a habit? Do we distort the facts? Now there's no looking forward. Now there's no turning back. When you say we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder. We belong to the sound of the words we both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together. Close your eyes and try to sleep now. Close your eyes and try to dream. I hear your voice inside me. I see your face everywhere. Still you say we belong to the light. We belong to the thunder. We belong to the sound of the words we both falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together. Give it up in my band, y'all.
Okay, so We Belong. It was a good performance. It was a very good vocal. But after coming off of how I felt with Seven Nation Army, Like it was gonna be a hard act to follow. Because like with Seven Nation Army, like I said, like there were so many dynamics, there were so many things, hard, soft, loud, quiet, high, low. Like there was so much variation. Where this, it was all kind of like, it all kind of felt like not one note, but one note, for lack of a better term. Like it was all just strong vocals. Like the verse felt very strong, kind of belty, and then the chorus was even stronger belty. So like she started at like a 7 and then geared up to like a 9 during the chorus, and then brought it back down to like a 7.5 for the bridge, and then back up to like a 9.5 for that last chorus. Like there was less of a difference between the highs and lows of this than there was for like Seven Nation Army. So it was still a good performance. I just would have loved a little bit more variation. Like there are a couple points in there during the chorus, like I could hear where I would have loved her to like just flip into like her head voice, instead of just, you know, powering through it. But it was still great. It was still good vocal, still very enjoyable. Yeah. So if I had to rank this episode's, or this group of reactions, let me see, I'd have to probably say my this one's tough. I'd say my least favorite was I don't know. This is a hard one. I'm gonna say I'll put We Belong at the bottom, followed by Alone, followed by How Could an Angel, followed by Someone You Love, and then Seven Nation Army at the top. So Seven Nation Army, just once I heard that just took everything from me. And then, like I said, as follows. None of the performances were particularly bad. That's just how I rank them for my own personal taste as to what my favorite was. But yeah, yay. So now I'm gonna edit some things, and then I'm gonna react to her new single that you guys keep asking me to react to. I think from like the Trolls movie or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna record that in a minute. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you're notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments or send it to me on my various social media, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. And if you guys would like to support the channel in other ways, feel free to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but we have a good time over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya. And before you go, I want to give a huge shout out to my first 6 patrons: Lester Wilfred, Nell, Jam Val, Ollie Shell, Earl Patrick, and Butch Batista. I'm so excited to have you guys on board, and I cannot begin to thank you for your support. Hopefully I'll continue to make quality content that you'll want to continue supporting in the future. And if any of you guys would like to join us on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys! Hey guys, don't forget to check out the playlist on my channel for all of your favorite reaction videos. We've got playlists for Morissette Amon, Kelly Clarkson, Katrina Velarde, Tori Kelly, and more, so be sure to check them out.